Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days 1. We're picking up where we left off from our last stream, and that was losing to Mika. However, in my defense, we lost to Mika not because of my unintelligence or my poorly playing of this game. However, I literally clicked the wrong button. So we're gonna skip this whole story scene because we already witnessed it in the last stream. And we're just gonna simply, easily, smoothly beat Mika this time. Last time, like I said, I clicked the wrong button. Instead of guarding like I wanted to do, because I had plenty of material to do so in my hand, and I wanted to view my hand, what I did instead was I clicked the button that says no guard, which is in the bottom right hand corner where my mouse is currently. I selected no guard even though I wanted to click over here to show my hand, because that's, you know, what you do. Over here, I was on the face cam again. I keep making that mistake since coming back to streaming. Over in this right hand corner, it says like no guard where these buttons are, but also too, this is where the hand lies. So when you're in the field of vision that's not showing it, you click over here to show the hand, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm not going to make that mistake again today. So I have to give an example of why I lost, because it was still embarrassing. Okay, my turn. Rock. We have the... No, we don't have the lady. We do have the lady. I can do it. Not this turn, but the next turn, because it requires a soul blast of 1. Okay, that would have been a mistake. But what we can do is send away our 15,000 guard. We don't really want to do it. We have 2 of our alpha cars, which bounce itself to gain an extra attack. We have 2 of them in our hand, so maybe that would be a worthwhile discard. This is honestly probably the worst one out of the two, out of all the cards in the deck, besides the one that's 5,000 guard, which is I think it's a heal trigger. No, it's a draw trigger, the one that says 5,000 guard. That's probably the worst card in the deck, but this is a close second. However, it would allow us to attack twice if we kept this and that. Okay, I've decided that 15,000 guard will stay and one of the alpha cars will go. Not sure if that was correct, but I feel okay about it. I feel decent about it anyways. Alright, we're gonna call the one that I decided to keep to our left. This one is the counter charger of the deck, which is very useful, especially if the game goes on a little longer than Gandiva would probably like us to do. Okay, let's attack with this one first. The tie goes to the attacker, of course, so we'll save our potential drive for... I think it's correct to do it second. However, the logic remains the same whether we attack with the second or third, because we'd be hoping for a successful trigger, which we did when we drove. They already decided not to guard against this attack, so it'd be pointless to give it to him, methinks. So we're going to give it to our third attacker. However, what I was saying is, I still am unsure what is the correct... They successfully triggered as well, which I would rather them get them out of the way early, so we're still happy about it. Okay, what I was saying is I still don't know what the technical correct decision is, whether to attack with our Vanguard second in preparation of a successful damage check on their behalf, because it allows us to then... I'm not sure. I think it's correct to attack with the Vanguard second there. But honestly, the result's the same. No, I don't think it is actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Well, the heal trigger actually kind of sucks there. That was like the best. That was the best time for them to heal trigger, I think. Because if I attack second with my rear guard here, and then they triggered, can't they put the boost on their Vanguard then, which would mitigate the attack? Or does that miss timing? Because the attack has already gone through. Because the damage, yeah, the attack has already gone through. So I think in that situation, it would be literally the same thing if I attack with my Vanguard or my rear. Maybe. No guard. I don't know. I have to ask a better player. Hopefully better players come to the stream soon so I can really hash that out. Because I don't like taking up precious mental faculties on a pretty arbitrary decision. Because every single time I'm in that decision, I'm in that predicament, I think about it for way too long when it should just be automatic, which I'm assuming for most card fighters it is an automatic decision. Alright, we love to see that go away because it's really only useful the first 3 turns. And we're gonna say no guard again. Take the attack. I'm okay with seeing that one go to the damage zone too. So those are 3 good damage checks, honestly. Right phase. We're gonna, oh, I drew my OT. You gotta be kidding me. We're definitely gonna send away that one. That's the best discard material in the deck because it's useless in the hand, basically. This goes into my back row for further boosting. We're going to call. We're gonna move that to the back row. We're gonna call this here. We're gonna auto effect of the grade 2 unit, counter blasting this card here, which will make that one get retired. I guess I could have saved that once Gandiva was in effect, but I only have drop 2, so I think it's kind of a moot point. I think I gotta get some more things in my drop, and maybe next turn is when I do it by guarding. Maybe that's a great way to do it, is to get things in my drop. Because I've noticed in the past couple of games that I've run into that problem of having not so many cards in my drop. Okay, we'll attack with this unit first. Attacking with the Vanguard second, hoping for a successful drive. They guard, they have 5 cards in hand. Alright, let's drive successfully 2 times in a row. That's a big ask, but I think it can be done. No guard, going to 3 damage and... Damn, I'm good, just ask me. Alright, gonna give the crit to the unguarded Vanguard attack, the boost to my 3rd attacking unit, which will mean 3 attacks go through this turn. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Alright, 3rd attack. There are 5 cards in hand still and no guard. Does that mean that they're not scared of being at 4 damage? 5 damage? Or they really have nothing to guard with in their hand? There's their grade 3 Comet. A grade 2 from the hand. They counter blast, calling another one. This one's a grade 3. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 targets for Gandiva. 4 targets for Gandiva next turn. I'm at 3 damage. The tie is there. We're gonna put something in our drop, me thinks. Or am I just gonna be okay with that one? I mean, that's a pretty cheap one to guard against. Next one's gonna be 13, which will be a 25, 13, 25. More than a 10k difference. I'm okay with saying no guard. Yeah, I'm gonna take this attack. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm okay with taking it. Another great damage check. I'm freaking doing very well. 30,000 attacks me. I'm gonna say no guard again. I'm gonna be at 5 damage, same as Mika. Ooh, a boost to my Vanguard. It's a crit, which isn't the best, but we do like the boost, which means that their next attack is just gonna be based off of a hope and maybe a prayer. No, their skill boosted enough. Oh. Okay. I did not see that coming. I should have read. This puts me at 35. However, they're going to drive check twice, right? So I don't want to lose the same way as I lost in the last part of the stream. So I'm going to double guard here, which will make my drop to 4. Which will mean my drop will be 5 because I'm going to discard this card for the ability. I'm thankful that I chose to do so. Even though they only hit once, still puts me in a more peaceful state of mind. Alright. Methinks they have 7 cards in hand. However, I should be able to attack 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm gonna declare final turn. Gandiva's here. I'm gonna discard the one that gives me a +1. Righto. Automatic effect number 1. Cost to pay. Automatic effect number 2. Automatic effect number 3. Gandiva's effect is for free. I have a Sentinel in my hand, but this is the final turn after all, so I don't care. Activate Gandiva. The cost is 0. 1, 2, and I have a 1. I have a 0, I should say, but no 1. That's kind of lame. So I can only get rid of the 0, but I can bind the card face down. So my bind is 1. Now my bind is 2. We're gonna move this to back row. We're gonna call upon the bouncer. We're going to... That's it. That's all we're going to do. But this is going to counter charge and bind itself. This is going to bind itself. I don't have the card in my hand that I could have played to retire a unit binding again. So that's fine. I'm going to read this card just to make sure I'm not misremembering. Okay, I'm not misremembering. End phase. We're gonna attack with this one first. They're gonna have to guard because they're at 5 damage. 2 cards gone. 5 cards left. They have no intercepting units. Bind itself. So now I'm at bind 3. Further boosting. Attack with my right rear unit. Another guard. And because the effect of the card made this one cost 0, this one didn't do the thing. That's okay. That is fine. Hey, DJ's back. Candle's back as well. That's all she wrote, Candle says. Cheers to you as well, DJ. Thanks for coming back, and thanks for coming back, Candle. Alright, automatic effect number 1. We'll do this one. Oh, I forgot it. It triggers when Gandiva attacks. I thought it triggers when it attacks. Or boosts, I should say. Further boosting Gandiva. This one activates. Counter Blast. Balancing itself. Bindo. Bind is at 5? Me forgots. I saw cards. And I'm going to call the card. If I'm not at 5, I will be now because I'm calling it. It should activate the effect, right? It does. Counter blasting again. Retiring a unit. activating Gandiva's effect, binding another card face down. We were already at 5, but now we're going to be at 5 plus 1. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. They're using a Sentinel before they're down to 2. Now they're down to 2. I drive my order card. I drive the grade 1 that binds itself. They're a self-binder. Now this is gonna be oh man, if they guard against this, my final turn was a waste. No guard! Whip! My final turn correctly 2 streams in a row, and I triggered Gandiva correctly. That was an easy dub. Easy dub. We should have beat Mika last stream. It was all a mistake. You were right. My bad, Mika says. What did I tell you? That's not what I mean. Question mark? I'm sorry, I couldn't stop you back then. Exclamation point. Mika! This wouldn't have happened if I listened to Gosetsu and stopped you from going. Thanks, Mika. I've had fun thanks to you. I'm grateful to you, to everyone else too. Even Mr. Kanji. What? Come on. I hated him at first, of course. But I never would have realized something if it wasn't for him. I realized I was satisfied just doing whatever others asked of me. I'm grateful to you too. I wanted to fight him again like I fought you so I can let him know. You really are one strange girl. The normal thing would be to feel mad. What? You think so? I guarantee you. I have to say though, I'm surprised you knew I'd be here. 2 of your former teammates told me. They said this place was important to you. When will they learn to keep their mouths shut? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's nothing that serious, but some part of me wanted to defend this place. I thought that I'd never become the person I want to be if I couldn't. I guess it was some kind of pride. The person you want to be, how about I tell you once you take care of everything? And to do that, we'll need to start by finding Tatsuki, right? Hey, Mika, no fair. That was a bit of a weird aside from the story mode. Where are we going next? We're going to fight my favorite design character of the game so far. It's been a while since we saw this mad lad. I knew you'd come. That was obvious. Tatsuki, I'm sorry for trampling all over your trust. You trusted in me to the point of disbanding Draco Moon, but no, I should be the one apologizing to you. I could tell. Is that an episode playing in the background? It is! It certainly is. I used it as a backdrop because I couldn't decide what to hang back there, so I thought a TV, a motion picture could tell 1,000 words, so I don't have to always change the iconography back there. And also, Zach Allen, I appreciate you being here. Arum is back, starting the stream with a win. Nice one. I do feel like I'm coming into my own here, Arum. I know that I'm still in an early place in Vanguard, so my worldview is still going to shift many times, but in this current iteration of the game, I'm feeling all right now. Your Vanguard was one of wanting to serve others. I knew that, yet I ignored it because of the way you led everyone. It made me think that I didn't need to worry about you. Tatsuki, that's why I'm here today, to prove just that. I'm not here because anyone asked me to be here. I'm here of my own will. I see. People like us are only able to express ourselves through fight. But when we do, we can say everything about ourselves. Alright, this story trope needs to end. I am sick of the story trope of finding your true self. Let's get on with fighting the bad guy. Come on. You can only prove that your feelings and will are true through a fight. And the same goes for me. Okay then. Let's Vanguard. Come on. Alright. Dragon Empire deck. Gandiva's here to stay. Now that I've got a hang of Gandiva, I want to move on to a new deck. I think I want to try Tamari's deck. Let's try Pipper. We lose. We're going to second, but my deck kind of does well going second. Definitely sending that one back, but the rest of my hand is pretty darn good. It's rare that I see Gandiva in my opening hand, but I ain't mad at it. Ain't mad at it in the slightest. Watashi no tan. Right. Sending away. That's a tough choice, actually. That is a tough choice. I mean, we have two of them. It would be greedy. I mean, he's probably going to trigger. I have a feeling Tatsuki's going to be triggered this game. So I think attacking with more than two, of course, I get my over trigger. Of course. It wouldn't be a me game without drawing my over trigger. Let's attack with our rear unit. He guards. Turn 1, attack 1, he guards. Shocking. Soul 2 though. I guess it's not shocking. No guard. D skill. Draw trigger. Heal trigger this time. That sucks. It really does, but it'd be like that sometimes. But the progress is noticeable, and that's a good sign. Thank you, Arum. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a Diabolo's card. What the hell? Isn't that a Diabolo's card? You reveal the card. Very interesting. Yeah, it is a Diabolo's card. Why does he have a Diabolo's card? Is he playing Diabolos? He is not playing. What the hell is going on here? I guess he just used it for the trigger? 18,000 on turn 3 seems a bit excessive. However, I'm going to say no guard. No guard. Cool animation. Aquatic / space vibe they gave me. Skill Hakuto! Soul 6 on turn 3 also seems a bit excessive. But we're going to say no guard again. Take the attack. Whiff. That guy's pale as frick. Ooh, I don't like seeing that go to my damage zone. We're gonna say no guard again, taking another attack. 3 damage to 1. Going into turn 4. I don't have one of them in my hand. Alpha Car is my pride and joy of the deck. I would have liked to have drawn her, but we're going to send away this guy, because I just don't like the way he's looking at me. Rido. Effect activates. Boosting my Vanguard by 8,000. You're not the only one that can boost. We're going to still leave these in our hand. Which means our turn 2, turn 4 of the game, is looking a little lackluster. But I'm fine with it. Next turn of his, I'm going to guard with 1, 2, 3. I'm going to guard thrice if I have to. So, yeah, we're going to end the phase. We're going to end the phase. We're going to attack with our Vanguard first, of course, because 8,000 is not enough to get over the hump of the 10k coming at me. But a successful drive. Nope, not a successful drive. Why would I think that? That's a good card to draw. Counter Charger. Front trigger. That means I only get 1 attack this round. An even more lackluster round. But I'm gonna have a very explosive turn 3/6. Skill. Soul 8 is nuts. I'm reading this card. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card among them and put it in your hand. Choose up to 1 unit. Stop showing me my card. Call it to the rear. Put the rest on your soul. When this unit attacks the Vanguard of your soul has 8 or more cards. It does. With different card names, choose one of your regards and gets plus 10,000 until end of turn. If your soul has 13 or more cards with different card names, choose all of your regards instead. That's nutty. I'm just gonna assume that he doesn't have 8 of different names. I'm gonna choose ignorance here. That's what I'm gonna choose. That's a boost unit, not an interceptor. However, I did claim that I'm going to be putting a lot of cards into my drop zone. I only have 2. I'm gonna use 1, 2 at the very least. 3. That'd be 5. I have to discard for this one. I'm gonna just choose to discard with this. That's what I'm gonna choose to do. I think I'm gonna be okay with it. So now we have drop 3. He's gonna attack with his Vanguard next. Let's go. Wow. Wow, he did have it. He did have it. That's crazy. Very efficient soul. Very efficient soul. But yeah, I've committed to the bit. It's not really a bit, but I've committed to it nonetheless. I want an explosive turn 3. That's a good looking. I like that card. That card is wreaking havoc at the moment, and now we know we can Persona Ride next turn. 23 coming at me. 31 coming at me, which is crazy, but it's crit 1. I'm okay with going to 4 damage. Yeah, that's a good damage. I'm liking that. He's getting rid of that, and I don't blame him, methinks. But I'm gonna say no guard, because at the end of the day, it would have just downed itself. I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something different as my. That's one less thing I can retire. We're gonna choose to pay the cost with the counter charger, because currently we don't need the counter charger. I don't think this is gonna be the final turn. However, it's gonna be a decent turn. We're going to activate ability. The cost is 0 because of the previous effect that just activated. 1 and 1. This one's more impactful, so we're going to choose that one, and we didn't get it. No matter. No matter, because we have a backup plan that's still bind 1. We're going to call here. This zone. Retire the unit. Counter blast. Gandiva activates afterwards because it has been retired. That means our bind is 2. We're gonna do it again too. Counter blast another. Gandiva activates. Bind 3. Now he wants to think about this for a half a second. I could play this. I can play this, get some attacks in. But yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's a tough choice now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna move that here. I'm gonna call this here. Now I have a choice. And this might... I'm at 4 damage. My choice is this, and I know it's probably not the correct thing to do, but it would feel good to do it. And that is to move this unit to the rear. Call Gandiva. Both of my Sentinels will be activated without discard cost, which feels good. But we're going to be attacking with Gandiva, and we're going to be adding the 2 cards. Yeah, never mind. I talked myself out of it because of the drive check. Both yours and opponents by hovering over Vanguard and clicking S. Oh, you forgot the best harvest once again, but it's okay. You can invest in new prison deck. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about I could add the harvest card, but that would require spending a lot of precious VP. And I think I want to invest in another new deck. I want to play as many decks as possible throughout my Dear Days 1 experience, and probably Dear Days 2 experience too. However, with Dear Days 2, when I get into playing people, which I believe is more of a thing in Dear Days 2, I think I would probably stick to one more. I'd be more inclined to stick to one deck, but probably not. Alright, I've decided. No calling upon my grade 3. I will leave that in my hand for the potential of Persona writing. However, now that I'm looking at this card, this is the wrong card. Damn! But it still has an effect next turn. I made a mistake. I thought this was Alpha card. But instead, it's Cold Galfland. What kind of stupid name is Cold Galfland? I hate that card. I don't hate it. It's actually pretty good. But it's not nearly as good as Alpha card. Alpha card is kind of bad. Damage check 1. The whip. It's a sci-fi guy. Damage 3. Now it's way less impactful that I'm attacking with this one next, and it doesn't even get boosted, but no guard. That kind of tells me that he doesn't have that many guards in hand. A heal trigger is not popping off because you're at 3, I'm at 4. I took more damage than you. And I can still attack with my Vanguard. Everything's working out as I thought they would. Rock check. Oh, he's guarding with he drew his over trigger as well. Draw. I don't mind that. And it's a good thing that I didn't play my grade 3 because that would have given me an extra card, right? 2 draw triggers. So now my hand is massive. An absolute massive hand. Size extra large. Draw. Damn, that looks good. Persona Ride. Main phase. 23,000 already. His soul is at 12. One more is at 13. He has soul 13. My God, he's a mad lad. Alright, I got 2 Sentinels. We've got the 2 Sentinels and this useless piece of crap. Alright. No guard. Take the attack. Ooh, grade 2. That's an okay check. Now I'm at the point where I have to guard against this, even though I don't really want to. This has done its job, and I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't have an additional effect. No, it does not. Okay. Then we're gonna choose to use one of these, successfully guarding against the 20,000. We're gonna confirm that to be so. And I keep forgetting the dragon trigger has a plus 5,000, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright, I think I'm going to use the Sentinel against this attack because it's kind of scary. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. Sure. Activate. We're going to send the dragon trigger away, confirm that. Ooh, unicorn, that's a good looking card. I wanted to look at that card more. A draw trigger. That's not good for me. 5 cards in hand. I'm gonna use another Sentinel. If I have to. We're gonna send away Gold Pack. I can't remember her name. Stupid card, don't like her. They're at 4, I'm at 5. They have 6 cards in hand. And they have nothing to retire, you absolute buffoon. I hate you. We're going to... Does that count as a Persona ride if I do it during the ride phase? I feel like every time I Persona ride it, it was in the main phase. Why is that causing such confusion? Okay, it's still Persona ride. What? Yeah, that's weird. I remembered Persona. I think it's because of the order card that I have in this deck that allows that to be so. Huh. Alpha card lets us... I wasn't very confident this is going to be the last turn. That's why I didn't choose to do final turn. But we do have Alpha card in our hand, which feels alright. These skills secures Persona Ride, so yep, play with the knowledge in mind. You overvalue guarded. You forgot to read the additional effect of the draw trigger. If you 2 grade 2s in the same column, try to intercept using that column. Yes, yes. Hey, new faces. Ace and Charo the Hero and Pyrus. Yes, Persona Ride. Thanks for confirming, my friends. Also, thanks for being here and helping me out. I appreciate y'all. I Persona Ride in the past, but because of the order card in my deck, it kind of confused me. I'm not liking my chances here. I should have, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have chose to do final turn because I have literally nothing to guard with next turn. So I have all my eggs in my basket here. All right. End phase. Let's hope. Well, we know some of the cards in his hand, right? So maybe half of his hand is kind of useless. Potentially. Let's attack with Alpha Card first because she is Bae. No guard, no trigger. Screw you, Taki. But we can still attack with the 26, so we shall do so. You have to guard and you do so. Yeah, Diva, time to finish. Ibunkyo. Automatic effect of Bae. Confirm. Counter blast. Bouncing Alpha Card. Getting a freaking massive. Ooh, we got some good target. We got a good target. And that target is this. Let me look at the board real quick. What is my bind at? My bind is at 4. I have nothing to retire though. I have nothing to retire, but would this miss timing? Oh, it'd have to be back row. Yeah, okay. This is the best target. I was thinking about trying to be fancy and binding the 5 this turn, but of course that's not happening. I mean, it might. Counter blast another. A Sentinel. Please don't have another one. They're down to 3 cards. I think I know the 3 cards. A crit and plus 10,000. Giving it both to my last remaining attacker. I'm regretting not declaring final turn. I'm regretting it. Another Alpha Car. Is Alpha Car gonna bring me good luck? Attack! Oh, he had another one. Okay. I didn't declare final turn at the wrong time. I am a little nervous. I am a bit nervous because he just did 1 successful attack. And I do have a 15,000 in my hand. I have 2 5s and 2 5s on the board. They have one card left in hand. 2, okay. 23 coming at me. $23 coming at me. Does any one of these have a guard effect? I don't think I remember them having a guard effect. During your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and they have no rear guards, this unit gets plus 10,000. I was getting a little hopeful there for a second. I was getting a little hopeful. Okie dokie then. 23 is coming at me next turn. Oh, brother, this guy stinks, and this guy is me. I am this guy. Hey, but we fight our bet. We fight our bet. Okay, we get it. You're better than everybody. Let's go. Don't successfully drive against me. If you do, I'll be upset at... Come on! Whip! Ooh. Whip! I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Hey, I'm gonna get a heal trigger though. Oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Alright. 50% win streak. Ah, son of a biscuit. Good game, says Ace. Thank you. I think you lost the game now. Yeah, I knew I lost it, but you never know. You could get lucky, you know what I'm saying? How many heals you have left? Not many.
Yeah.
You have to, one, pass him, and you're not gonna live. He's guaranteed to hit crit. You're cooked. He's guaranteed to hit crit? Well, hindsight being 2020, he was guaranteed to hit crit. Alright, time to get revenge. Paper. Paper. That's okay. I'm okay with going second. This is a pretty damn good hand. We're gonna put that one back though. I feel like we start every game with this gosh darn card in our hand. Stand and draw. I mean, guarding was pretty impactful last game. But also, too, was getting damage on the board. And I could get a lot of damage on the board no matter what I discard. I can bind itself or I can counter charge. I have a counter charger here or a bind itself there. I'm gonna send one of the counter charges away. That's what I'm gonna do. Heal, let's go! Heal trigger hits my hand. Screw you, angry birds! We're gonna play that here. We're gonna play that here. We're looking for some early damage, methinks. We're gonna end the phase there. We're gonna attack with our counter charging boy first. Alright, now that... Fuck me! Now that we have many helpful people in the chat right here, right now, let's pretend he didn't just get that trigger. Let's pretend he was at 8,000 left. Because I think about this every time I'm in this situation where he doesn't get the trigger. I think about this every single time. I don't know the correct thing to do. Let's pretend his Vanguard's at 8,000. Is it better to attack with the Vanguard or the rear unit? Or does it not matter in that exact scenario? Which one? Because I think there's logic to both. How are we going to drive check here? Draw trigger. Ooh, it goes through. But this, I can attack with this. Well, he didn't guard. So this would guarantee a damage going through, where this wouldn't guarantee a damage to go through. Okay, I'm gonna jump. I feel like that's better. A guaranteed damage is better than not a guarantee. Get rid of the grade 2 far right. So triggered ace. You should discard the grade 2. Why? I know the effect. I can discard the grade 2 to get the effect. But it's gonna be there next turn. But to be honest with you, I get her confused with Alpha Car every single time. Give it to your Vanguard rear is better because you would get a hit even if they pull the trigger. That's why usually on your first attack turn you call one rear for offense. Read it. Rear is better because you would get a hit even if they pull a trigger. That's why usually on your first attack you can call one rear for offense. Okay, I'm just gonna believe that, and I'm gonna stop thinking about it every single time. You dropped the gray one when it could have been used for boosting or attacking. The gray 2 could have got you a free card in your hand that isn't him. No, you're 100% right. I get her confused with Alpha Car pretty much every game. No guard. Yes. Does everyone, by the way, does everyone agree with Man? Also, Man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for your input. Does everyone agree with Man? Because if so, that's going to take a lot of mental load off of my first or my second turn attacks, which is exactly what I'm looking for. No guard again. Take the attack. God damn, he's so good at triggering. Okay, everyone agree? Okay, okay, I'm glad that I've learned something today. No guard again. Take the attack. Yes. Then you would give Vanguard a booster, so even if there was a trigger, you can still hit if they don't get on OT. Yes, that makes sense. So attacking my Vanguard second is wrong, even though it feels okay. But now that you're explaining it in that way, it makes sense. Effect number 1. Boosting my units. Soul blasting with the effect you wanted me to do first turn. I apologize if it's triggering. However, the stream name is Learning. Learning Cardfight Vanguard. I couldn't be more new to, well, I could be more new to the game. I played this, I'm like advanced. I've gone through the story modes at this point, so I'm not brand new. However, it's not second nature yet. So I apologize if it's triggering. However, please bear with me. I appreciate you calling out all the mistakes because eventually I'll become a decent player. Maybe. Okay. This is, God, every single time. Okay, this is Alpha Car. So at least we have Alpha Car in hand. Vanguard is 10,000. We have her we could play, which we want to play actually now I'm thinking about it. We could bind itself. Does this require the grade 3 on the board at the end of the battle? Any rear guard? It could. Okay. I could get my bind to 1 already. I could play her here. I have 1, 2, 3 guarding materials. Then when I play Gandiva next turn, this would activate. Okay. Right? It's grade 3, not Persona right. Is placed on a rear. I hate this card. Honestly, I hate it. Alpha Car is way better than her. Well, I'd rather be... Alright, you're gonna be a booster. We're gonna play Alpha Car. Alright, so now we have 2 boosters. So if he doesn't hit a trigger, we can attack 3 times. And that feels alright. Let's attack with the self-binder first. He guards. He does not want to go to 2 damage. He only has 2 cards in hand. Interesting. This only self-binds with it when it's Why does he have a Dio Bolos card? At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If any player's rear guard was retired. Oh, screw you. 3 attacks in 1 turn. That feels all right. I'll take the extra card though. 7 cards in hand, doing this too. Man, his deck's all over the place. But it's so good at the same time. Hey, Joe's back. What's up, Joe? How are you doing? You're new, so it's fine. Appreciate that, Zach. But in some cases, you'd rather do a Vanguard attack first if you know what's in your hand. Like, say if your opponent checks a front, you know they would have a front to guard your rear. So you would attack Van first, hoping for a trigger. So then you'll be forced to use said trigger on attack. Yes, because that's a ride this card of Persona Ride. Because they don't want to let too much go unless they need a lot of CB. We have a grade 3, grade 1. What is this? Grade 1 and grade 3. You couldn't have fucking played a grade 2? No matter, Gandiva's still gonna pop off next turn. I'm at damage 3. They have Soul Tank. Are they different names though? Now I'm getting why their deck is seemingly all over the place, because the Vanguard needs it to be all over the place. What a pretty cool deck. I like that. I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn. 13,000 versus 10,000. I'm going to intercept. Because that's going to stand up and get boosted. Phone's going off. 21,000. Even if they hit a crit, I'll be at 5. I have one of these, 15 and a 10. They're 21 to my 10. Huh. I'm definitely not intercepting with Alpacard. I'm going 23 versus my 10. I can block with a 15. I'm gonna say no guard. I'm gonna take the attack. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna take the attack. Prepared for a crit. Okay, a draw. Still prepared. Now they have an extra attack though. I was prepared for one extra attack, but an extra crit at the same time. So it's basically the same thing when you think about it. What? I never get those. Now you can't attack, you bump. Oh, they can get out the car. Leave her alone. I don't like you. Do I have another Alpha Car in my hand? No, I don't. They're at 3 damage. I really want Alpha Car to stay alive. I really do. If your opponent's Vanguard, okay, this is 10,000 guard. So that would be 25, which would be 35. So I would only require 2 cards to save my 1 card. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's worth it. Maybe. Yeah, I think she's worth it. She's a good card. Because this self-binds, this counter charges. Oh. I forgot that they had an extra attack. You piece of crap. Now I feel silly. 10, 25, 35. Son of a biscuit. Well, I pretty much... I was willing to pump 2 cards into her, but I didn't want to pump 2 or 3 cards more for 5 total. That's a good draw. That was a great draw. Ah, son of a... Why is Tatsi so good at the game? They have a grade 1, and they only have grade 1s. So I can play this over here. Does it do the entire column? Choose one of your opponents. Oh, so just one. But that would bind one. I could call Gandiva, because the game's not lasting for two more whole turns after this one. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way it's lasting that long. If I could call one of them. Oh, I don't like my chances here either. I don't think I'm going to win this turn. They have 3 cards in hand. I mean, I could win this turn. I could call a Gandiva. I could call this, which I'm going to do. I could do this. There's so many things I could do. Alright, I'm doing it. I feel like that's the right call. I feel like that's the right call. Because the other things are more useful, and that would only be useful 2 more turns from now. Which I'm definitely not lasting that long. He may not last that long. I should have called final turn, honestly. Gandiva activates! Don't whip this time. Let's get rid of this one. Wait. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Let's try to get rid of that one. Confirm. I saw... Does the order card count? No, it doesn't. Oh. Bind the grade 0 that I don't like. Now we're at bind 1. Bind 2 because of Gandiva. Now we're gonna be at something. We're gonna call that over here. Activate. Counter blast. Retire. We're now bind 3. This will bind itself, right? This requires when your Vanguard with Gandiva's card name attacks, if your bind zone has 3 or more, bind this unit face down, soul charge 1. This would already be doing it. I could call Gandiva. That gives me an extra attack, but Gandiva boosts my unit, so it's kind of unnecessary. Will it boost? Because I'm at 3. This would be 4. 8 plus 4, 12. But this is going to be boosted. Okay, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it, because I need to attack. There. Yep. I'm okay with that. We have a Sentinel in hand. Gandiva for the follow-up. We have a 10,000, 15, and we have a 5 here. Intercept. Only 1 intercept, though. We're going to end the phase. Attack with our weaker one first. He guards with a 15. 2 cards in hand. 2 on the field. Bind itself. Does that count as retirement? But it's opponent's retirement, so it doesn't even matter. Bind 4. Wait, was that bind 4? I hate that it's hidden behind the hand button. Yes, it's bind 4. So we're gonna attack with this one next.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
Counter-charging.
ノーガー
No guard, going to 4. Whip. Got a hair in my mouth. Gandiva's time to shine. Drive checking 2. I could drive 2 Sentinels. But now we're at bind 5.
スキル発動。バインド。
Crit 2.
ドライブチェック。
At least it has a shield on it. 2 cards as a shield, but kind of sucky drive.
私の本気を。
No guard. I should have declared final turn, damn it.
ダメージチェック
I'm half expecting a heal.
ダメージチェック
Oh.
やった。次も負けないから。
Discarding Persona Ride is fine. Okay, you guys agreed with my decision. I wasn't sure if that was correct. If you think you can end the game in a turn or 2, then I'd say go for it. You're in a really good spot because you don't have guard a lot next turn. Thanks to that over trigger, going in this deck is hit 5 bind at least on turn 3. Your goal in this deck. Yes, and I was able to hit bind 5 that turn. That was a pretty decent turn. I should have declared final turn. I probably should always declare final turn if I don't win, I'm going to lose the next turn anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the best thing to do. I put an immeasurable weight on your shoulders. I'm sorry for that. But as you saw in our fight, I meant what I said. Even in that situation we find ourselves in now, I still can't wait to see the potential inside of you. I'm so glad I was able to meet you and everyone else through Vanguard. I get it. It lets us understand things that are hard, even impossible to put into words. Fights show you everything about a person. Fights show you everything. That's just something I heard someone say once. But you know, I do think it's true. I do too. You. I didn't believe it. But I'm still glad it wasn't you.
何？
What do you mean?
そうだな
The Rowan fighter I just faced said something that stuck with me. That there's a traitor in our midst.
そんな。
Ooh. Finally, the story's getting good again. A
ど
traitor?
ういうこと？
What do you mean by that?
行くよ
Let's go back to the shop. Who do you think the traitor is? No spoilers, because I'm sure all of you guys have played this game already. No spoilers. I think it's Gosetsu. Personally, hey, that's the card that he had. Husky had that card. Ooh, and the game is against Gosetsu. Ooh, the story's getting interesting. What? A traitor?
おい
Oi, who is it? Mika Tatsuki?
えよ
Whoa, it's not me, no way. It can't be Masaru.
待てよ
What? Is that Masaru?
でもどうなんだろう。
That Roan was the true Setsugetsuka.
どういうこと？
No, it's Gosetsu. What does that mean? Man, I love this color combination. Blue and yellow is just fucking amazing. Gosetsu-san, sorry about storming out like that. He's looking a little suspicious. Come on, Gosetsu-san, you got us worried there. Where'd you disappear to? Oh, I just had something on my mind. On your mind? I need to get myself ready for this.
ゆきちゃん、どうだ
Think you could fight me? Even just one time? Gosetsu-san, what are you saying? Yeah, what's this about? Didn't you retire a long time ago? No, I ran.
そうだ
But
な。
I feel like, well, if I win this fight, I might just be able to settle things for good. Okay then.
お姉ちゃん、よろしくお願いします。
I don't understand what this is about, but I'll do it.
マジっすか
Gosetsu-san is fighting.
本気で行くぜ。ゆき
I
ちゃん。
won't back, Yuki. Won't back. I won't back. Neither will I. Neither will I. You got lucky because he had a PG. You were toast. That OT put you in a great position to push for game. I agree. I actually only played the second game, not the first one. I just like Vanguard. I was thinking about just doing the second game as well,
始めようぜ
but my cranium wouldn't allow me to skip a whole game. That's clearly in a series. But I thought about doing it. All right, let's do rock. All right, we're going second once again. Now, someone told me from a previous stream that going first is actually quite the advantage. Setting our triggers back. We have a order in our hand, which I quite like playing orders. I don't get to do it very often, and it's a Sentinel order, so we already have a Sentinel in our hand. Now, this is like the main, he's like Grandpa Moto in the Vanguard Dear Days game so far. I don't have a soul. So won't this not activate? Right? I don't have a soul. But wait. I will have a soul when I discard the card and a card puts it on top. Yeah. You guys told me to do it last turn on turn 2, right? So I'm assuming you guys would never lie to me. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, it worked. Maybe Ralph. Ralph? I don't think I gave my old neighbor my phone number. Nope, that's spam. Okay, automatic effect number 1. Automatic effect number 2, drawing 2 cards. Already learning from past mistakes. See how you guys help me? You guys have patience with me, and I'm learning. I've always not played that card on the first turn because I thought it would miss timing because of the soul. I'm from Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, and Yu-Gi-Oh basically means that if there's ever an opportunity to miss timing, you're probably gonna miss timing, unless you're good at the game. All right, we're going to attack with 3 things this turn because I've decided to do so. We're gonna call that there. We're gonna call that there. We're gonna enter the flow state, which is a card in my new Magic the Gathering deck, which feels alright there, Mike. We're going to attack with the first one. The left-hand side, no card.
ダメージチェックヒールトリガーパワープラス
I'm so sick of them freaking being godly triggerers. However, I have a D skill. And that D skill stands for draw. I'm gonna get a draw trigger. A successful drive, even. Hey, it's an order card, and it goes in my hand. Now it lets me Persona Ride. That order card lets me Persona Ride. So only 1 attack goes through this turn. Gee willikers, but I'm okay with it. Because I have 2 cards that allow me to Persona Ride. And that is fun.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Vanguard Dear attack. No guard. The attack.
ドライブチェック
Oh, they have a Sentinel in their hand now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's my draw trigger, you son of a biscuit. We'll give the power up to my Vanguard, because why would you not do that? They're going to attack the grade 1, the binder, the self-binder. We're going to say no guard. Just lose 1 card instead of guarding with a card, which will lose a guard and also a card. So what's the diff? Apply Scarlet Flame Blow Soldier's Aguirre's effect. Yes, please. Alrighty, Dighty. We will hold this until we have Gandiva in our hand, that's for sure. We can call upon Alphacar to attack with Alphacar to prep for the next turn. Let's do that. It needs to be called, right? When this unit is placed on a rear, yes. So we're definitely gonna leave that in our hand, methinks. Methinks we are. We're going to, I kind of want to play a booster here to attack with it. But I'm at 1 damage. I don't think a good card fighter would do that though. Would you guys ever call that to boost my 3rd unit over here? I don't think you would. So I'm gonna say end the main phase. We're gonna attack with Alphacar. They're going to intercept.
インターセプト
A bit of a surprise, but Gosetsu knows that Gandiva is primed and able to retire his units.
ノーガードだ
They still have 6 cards. They're going to say no guard. I'm going to trigger nothing. And another Gandiva enters my
ダメ
hand.
ージチェックオーバートリガー
That's lovely.
パワープラス
Great time for me. For him to have triggered that for me. Thank you. Undoubtedly so.
俺
Thank
の
you.
ターンだドローこのカードを受け切れずライドコールヴァンガードにアタック
If you needed to push for like the damage to win the game, then yeah, I would, but right now, not really. Why didn't you call the grade 2? Because the grade 2, this one, when this unit is placed on a rear, if you have a Vanguard with Gandiva in its card name, I can counterblast. So I'd rather save that for when Gandiva's on the board and I can activate the effect. Then it retires a unit on his side. Then Gandiva binds a card. So it's like a win-win. So I think I thought, and you might disagree with me, Zach, I thought holding it would be more advantageous. Basically, 5,000. Why is he taking with this? When this unit attacks Vanguard, counterblast 1 and perform all 3 of these. At the beginning of your battle phase, if your Vanguard is Flagship Dragon, Flagberg Dragon, what a name, and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, counterblast 1 until, okay, continuous ability, back row center. What the hell is happening? Okay, no guard.
ヴァンガードにアタックだ
I'm confused. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite confused. Why do you
ダ
do
メー
that?
ジチェック
Damage check?
ヴァンガードにアタックこの時を待っていたスキル発動
Counter blast is only damage. Let me read this again. And perform all the following according to the number of attacks you made. Oh, I see. I see. Draw a card. That's obvious. Take the attack, yeah. I'm okay with taking that.
ドライブチェック
Win. But he has the grade 3 in his hand
クリ
now.
ティカルトリガー
A critical. You've got to be shitting me, mate.
パワ
That
ープラ
happens
ス
every time I'm okay with taking damage.
もう終わりにしようぜ
That's a pretty cool animation.
クリティカルトリガー
Not nice.
クリティカル
Terrible
プラ
time
ス
to hit that.
パワープラスダメージチェッククリティカルトリガー
Another terrible time to hit that. You've got to be crapping me.
クリティカルプラス
Ah,
パワープラス
ターンエン
スタンドドロー
right. Gandiva's here. Finally. They're at 1, I'm at 4. We're definitely going to discard her, which is not Alpha Car. We're not going to make that mistake again. Gandiva's here. Activate effect number 1. Using that to pay its effect. Activate that card. Drawing a card. Meaning Gandiva's effect is free. They have a grade 3 and a grade 0. Okay, that's something. Activate Gandiva first and foremost.
ここから
Of
が
course,
本
its
当の
ability is free, as I just
ス
said.
キル発動
Two options. I revealed 2 of the options. Gandiva, we're binding.
発動
Bind 1.
バインド
Bind 2.
スキル発動バインド
All right, we're gonna move this to the rear. We're gonna call, now this is like, now I kind of want to save it again. Okay. Low-key want to call I want to call another Gandiva. How stupid would that be, though? No, I'm gonna do it. And if I trigger some of y'all, so be it. So be it. The reason why I think that's okay is because I have the order that lets me Persona Ride, and I have another Gandiva in my hand. So I feel like that guarantees another attack, and this also saves these 2 cards for the next turn, because I'm not going to defeat him this turn. I'm going to get pretty close, but I'm not going to defeat him. He has so many cards in hand, and he's going to play units. And when he plays units, I'm going to have Gandiva's effect. I'm going to guard next turn, obviously. And I'm going to play these next turn, and just like have multiple opportunities to retire his units. I'm liking that. I could have just triggered some of y'all, but I'm liking it, to be honest with you. I think that was a good play. We're gonna attack with Alpha Car, our weakest of the 3. 2 damage. Screw you, Gosetsu-san. Okay. I did not expect that. Now, oh, bother. Did I have this card in my hand? How did I miss this card? I could have played Alpha Card. What the hell? Where did I get this card? Okay, I need to lock in. I mean, I might drop. Cancel. We're gonna attack with this first. All right, that was a misplay after all, because I did not. This just appeared. Anonymous Eyeballs, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming back. However, I think I realized this last stream, that even if you're not going to win the battle with your Vanguard, it's still useful. It's still useful to attack with the Vanguard. Do I use Alpha Car's effect now? Because he's up so much, but I could successfully drive twice. I have 4. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've already messed up, so why not mess up again if that is even a mess up? I saw cards. I will choose this one. It's the strongest of them all. I'm not liking the fact that okay. This counts charges and binds. This counterblasts, and the rear guards lose all the same combos, but he doesn't have any. During your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and you have no rear guards, he has plus 10,000. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna only activate this effect. Confirm. Countercharging, further boosting. We're not gonna activate this effect. Is it? Do I have to? I have to? What? What? Boost! Damn it. Stop. 2 whiff. All that work for nothing. I could have swore I didn't have to. I could have swore that it was optional, but it does say automatic. But I'm pretty sure the game's asked me if I wanted to activate the effect before. An ugly card. You must be an ugly person to play such an ugly card. Thank you. What is this? The do-gooder?
They asked if I can do or not.
If we go with 0. No. I don't think I've had Mountain Dew in since pre-puberty. 18 versus my 13. I have many cards in hand, including one Sentinel, 115, and many fives. And many fives. No guard. Take the attack.
ダメージチェック。よし、ヒールトリガー。
Whoa, that's the first. That is a welcome surprise. We're gonna heal the counter blasted one. We're gonna give the power to my Vanguard, of course.
パワープラス。
Also, I was just talking to my girlfriend who just got home for the day, and she got me a fancy beverage that includes Mountain Dew, apparently. 18,000 versus my Vanguard. Honestly, screw that card. I still am full of regret that I didn't play Alpha Car. I played this. I still can't believe I missed that. But I'm fine with that. But that's gonna mean that this card gets more abilities. 4 or more attacks. Choose 2 of your opponent's rear guards and retire them. Wow. So yeah, definitely no guard. It's gonna be retired anyways. That's gonna be 4 attacks.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
13. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater Vanguard if it was in the first battle of this turn. At the end of your turn, the total number of attacks. Man, I'm not even gonna. This is gonna be put into the soul. I'm not gonna have very many targets to freaking retire. No guard. It worked the first time, so it must work again.
アタックだ。
23 can attack from the back row. What the hell is going on? That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus 10,000. And when your opponent would call cards from their hand to the guard, they must call 3 or more at the same time. Wow, that's cool. I like that. And I have just the hand to do such things. So we're gonna say no guard once again.
ノーガード。
What a card this is. I like that. Oh my gosh. He, Gosetsu, thought for his entire adult life that he was the protagonist. He is not the protagonist. I am the protagonist. Confirm. Damage 3 to his damage 3. He has 6 cards. I have 10 cards.
ヴァンガードにアタック
He
だ。
is now attacking with his Vanguard that has attacked 5 or more times this turn, which means I have to call 3 cards. Retiring a unit, I was prepared mentally for that, so you can't catch me off guard there. 23 versus my 33. I mean, Gosetsu's definitely gonna get a crit. If I don't guard, he's gonna definitely get a crit. Like, there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna get a crit. So I am going to spend 3 cards for this. Where mathematically you wouldn't, but knowing this game and knowing it gets Gosetsu, I'm definitely going to. And this allows me to Persona Ride. I have 3 of these. What am I thinking? There we go. There we go. Reconfirm.
ドライブチェック。クリティカルト
Wow,
リガー。
that was strong.
クリティカルプラス。パワープラス。
I knew it. I would have
ドライブ
lost.
チェック。
There we go. Serendipity. A clean board against
スキル発動。スキル発動。
you piece of crap. But at least we know that. Okay. 2 things that can be retired. Persona Ride. Yandiva. First things first. Gandiva's the realist. We're going to counterblast this and make these two cards feel it. Confirm. You've got to be shitting me, Mike. You've got to be shitting me, Mike. We're going to bind a card face down, though, which puts my bind at 5. Now we're going to call... We're going to call it here. Automatic effect. Counterblasting, confirm. Retiring the grade 3, automatic effect of Gandiva, binding another card. Ugh. 35. And now we have 2 alpha cards, because one was hiding from me. We're gonna call this here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. I should have called final turn. Damn it, I'm regressing. I'm getting worse at the game as the game progresses. We're gonna boost. Here. We have 2 Sentinels in our hand. And I can retire another card. Is that worth it? I don't really see that being worth it, to be honest. I can't intercept from the back row. So we're gonna end the main phase. We're gonna attack with this first. Alpha guard. No guard. What the hell is going on? That's the first time I've seen that card. Attack with a second alpha card. Not boosted. Don't boost. Because we can boost alpha card's replacement. Ooh, second time I've seen that card. 5 damage. What is in its hand? Many abilities. We're gonna choose Alpha card first. Blast. Confirm. Bind. Confirm. Then I saw many cards, including the over trigger. We're going. Oh no. Yeah, I'm calling her. Alpha card, the MVP of my deck, in my opinion. Then we're going to counter charge. No, we're not. We're not going to counter charge. We're going to cancel that. We're going to look for Alpha card once again. Yes. Confirm. Because in case he goes crazy with these boosting abilities, I want to boost my final Alpha card. I saw many cards once again. We shall call upon the grade. When this unit is placed on a rear of your persona roll this turn, which I did. Oh, I don't have the counter blast for it. That's mine. At least I can call her. She doesn't put in a lot of work. I could bind this unit counter charge. I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. Is this card good? When this unit is placed on a rear, choose. No, it's not. It's not even worth it. I'm gonna say don't activate. I'm putting all my chips in my bag here and would rather boost my third Alpha card. Sentinel. Drive check 1. Grade 1. Self binder. Grade check. Drive check 2. It's a crit. We're gonna give my crit to my Alpha card and we're gonna give my boost to the non-Alpha card. That seems fair because this has a booster. This one does not. Making them somewhat equal in terms of crit assessments for my opponent, Gosetu. We shall now attack with the crit one. That's what I'm going to attack with. Another Sentinel. Down to 7 cards in hand. Now, Alpha card, win the game for me. The boost was definitely overkill. I should have counter charged, but I got ahead of myself. 3 goddamn. Aren't you only allowed to have 4? Aren't you only allowed to have 4? Go Setsu's a cheater, confirmed. And he's the traitor. He's the traitor and he's the cheater.
ドロー。ゴールだ。ゴールだ。スキル発動。パワープラス。ヴァンガードにアタック。
I missed some chats. I'm gonna catch back up. I was really into the game, then I was really into my drink, and then I was really into the game again. I apologize if I missed any chat. If anyone new came, hello to you, and I appreciate you, but I'm sorry I missed your chat. Give me just a moment. One crit. I'm gonna say no guard. Take the attack.
ノーガードダメージチェック
I'm already making so many mistakes. I don't want to like divert my attention. Read the chat, make more mistakes. I'm already triggering you guys. I understand that. Apologies. Calling my Gandiva to the field felt bad. I didn't think I had Alpha Car in my hand. I wish I could take that back. 16 in my 13. We shall intercept. Confirm.
インター
Confirm.
セプト
I wish I could intercept from the back row. That would be pretty
ヴァン
nice.
ガードにアタックだ。
26 to my 13. We shall spend a 15 to guard against that. Confirm.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
And then, because this guy is just freaking nuts, we're going to... My goodness, there goes Alfie. My poor little Alfie. We're gonna perfect guard against this attack. Because he didn't get enough attacks in for the 5+ ability. We're going to send away her.
完全ガード
Or him, I haven't looked at that picture very closely.
クリティカルトリガー。
Oh, thank goodness we perfect guarded.
プラス。
And guess what? We survived! And not only that, we're about to thrive. Because I'm gonna hit the B button and declare final turn. Cool animation will happen. I will attack with Gandiva. I'll Persona ride with Gandiva. I'll retire some units, and I'll win, and I'll make my smug face.
スタンド&ドロー
B. Final turn.
いきます
And the ride phase. Order.
オーダー発
Persona
動
ride.
ペルソナライド
Gandiva activates the effects. Counter blast with my final counter
私
blasting
に使え
unit,
そうね
which turns out to be Gandiva. They have a Juan. We'll choose this Juan. I didn't. Oh, I saw one. Thank you. Retire. Bind.
バインド
Bind.
スキル発動
Another bind. My bind is at 10 million. Now I can call upon. Ugh, I can't counterblast anymore, so he's kind of useless. I can't counterblast here, so he's kind of useless. They are not useless. My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. We'll put him here. I can't counterblast. My phone's going nutty right now. Why is it asking me to resolve this
スキ
effect?
ル発動
I don't know why, but it did. And that happened. And okay, I'm okay with it. We're gonna play that there. We're gonna call upon the counter charger. Then we're going to... Is this a booster? It is a booster. But it's also a Garter. However, I did declare a final turn, so we're gonna boost our Vanguard. We're gonna W end the main phase. We're going to attack with the right unit first. Attack number 1, 7 cards in hand. 48,000. 3 cards down, 4 cards left in hand. Attack number 2, 48,000 once again. 4 cards in hand.
ノーガード。
No guard.
ダメージチェッ
Final turn was successful.
クトリガー。
Oh my gosh, he's the protagonist. He's a piece of crap. I don't like him. That means it's all down to Gandiva.
ヴァンガード
Attack!
がアタック
If you heal again, I'm gonna freaking kick your butt in real life. I'm gonna find you and I'll kick your butt.
スキル発動
He's gonna kick my butt.
マインド
Burn. 2 counter charges. 2 binds. I would have felt a lot better about myself if I had Alpha Car on the board. No.
ドライブチェックドロー
Wait.
タイガー
Wait. Wait.
パワープラスドライブチェックドロータイガー
Wait. No way. This is the first time this has happened.
この思い
Animation.
このカードに込める
ダメージチェックドロートリガーパワープラス
私の勝ちでやった
Oh. Crazy game. Crazy game. Anonymous eyeballs. I think that was where I left off, right? Once again, I've come late, and now it's gonna end. Buzzkill is back. What's up, Buzzkiller? I would say yes, every boost counts. Okay, that's good to know. Did you have a chance to check out that deck I mentioned? The name Azrael is popping in my head, but I don't know if that's the name. I think I did, Anonymous Eyeballs. Did you send it in the Discord? If you sent it in the Discord, I did check it out. But not the cost, the grade 2 counter blast. Spirit Chiller's back. What's up, Spirit Chiller? Hope you've been well. Oh, regard a crit 2 grade 2. Is there a new set out? Hudson in the Discord sent me a link to a video that said there's a new set out. So I think there is. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong, but the Blitz Order Perfect Guard would have stopped Flagberg's Force 3-card guard skill, yes? It would have. Since Blitz Order aren't played in Guardian Circle, rather from hand. Ooh, that's great to know. That is great to know. Oh, then Yubei would have spent 2 Guardian Circle rather than from hand. Yep, just 2. That also applies to any other card that can give power to Vanguard without placing in the Guardian Circle. Okay, it's hurting me. You attack Rearguard, Vanguard, Rearguard, because if they per our Vanguard, then you can put all the triggers onto that Rearguard, it's still standing and punish them. You attack Rearguard, Vanguard, Rearguard, because if they in this game, do not attack with all your rear guards first before Vanguard. You did win, but only because they didn't have the type of hand to punish you. That's some heart of the card shit. That was some heart of the card shit. We love to see Vanguard content. Let's go. Artez. What's up, Artez? That's a new name. Appreciate you stopping by. Buzzkill says let's go. That. Can you explain what you're trying to get through my thick skull here in a different way? Attack with the rear guard, Vanguard, then put all your triggers onto the rear guard still standing and punish them. Okay, that's the same thing as Man was saying earlier, basically. Yeah, that's basically the same thing that Man was saying. Okay, that makes sense. I think. I guess the thing that I'm having a difficult time grasping is what's the difference of attacking Vanguard, no, Rearguard, Vanguard, because whatever I drive with, I can just put on the Vanguard attack. You know what I'm saying? Also, to the guy who talked about the Blitz, PG, no, he did not want to use there. He was only 23k, he hit 2, he would have made him 33, he should have just valued it with the critical and 2 grade 2. Okay. If I use Rearguard, Vanguard, put all my triggers on my Vanguard that I drove with, I suppose, okay, now I'm thinking, if he used the perfect guard and I used that attack order, he used one of perfect guard. However, if I did Rearguard, Vanguard, then he would have had to use 2 perfect guards. That's probably logic, right? Try rear, VG, rear, attack formation, except if you have 2 alpha card to call. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. If they nullify the Vanguard attack, the trigger goes to waste. Okay, yes. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Doing it in that order would mean that they would have to spend the material twice to nullify the attack. Okay. Alright. Downloaded. Guess I couldn't make it after all. You are the traitor, Gosetsu. I'm sure of it. Gosetsu-san? Do you remember what you said, Masaru? That I was the one to create Setsugetsuka. Yes, I do. After all, you. There was someone else too. Kanji?
そんな
Sonna? It can't be?
漢字だ。
That's right, Kanji. Kanji, are you kidding me? God, the blue and yellow just freaking killer. It's a killer combo. He was one of the Setsugetsuka's founders.
あ
Kanji and I have been close friends from childhood. Flashback? That park has not changed in 20 years. We used to go to that park you guys like to visit and fight until it's dark. How long ago was it? We made a promise one day to make an undefeatable, mighty team.
そんな
And that team was, that's right. We lived up to that promise and founded Setsugetsuka. He was always number 1 at everything, studying, sports, even Vanguard. Kinda like you, sis. That's right, he refused to lose to anyone. Maybe that's why you turned out that way. He kept pursuing strength until he ended up as someone who'd do anything to win. And from there,
それ
now he
は
wants to rule. Everybody wants to rule the world. Overall, of Vanguard. I wanted to stop him, you know, but it got to the point where even I couldn't. As shameful as it is to admit, that's when I started being afraid of him. And that's why you've retired? It is a nice way to put it. If you ask him, what I did was no different from running. So that's what he meant. That's why he said Rowan is the true Setsugetsuka.
おい
So the traitor they were talking about is me.
チ
I called it. But I always wanted to give Kanji a taste of defeat, even if it was just once. I wanted to teach him what it means to lose and how important your losses are. I regret not being able to do that to this day.
豪雪さん
Gosetsu-san. Do you want to know the real reason I made the store? It wasn't because I wanted to take a step back and watch over other fighters. No. I guess that was part of it, but the real reason was you wanted to find someone who could defeat Kanji. That's what it was, wasn't it? That's right.
あの
This might be going too far, but if my sister had never lost what you just said about Kanji-san, I think it's possible she could have gone down the same path.
そうだ
Perhaps
な。
my plan was that if I won this fight, I'd stop Kanji myself. But if you won,
ゆきちゃん、
please, Yuki, won't you stop him for me? Won't you beat Kanji? If he loses to you, I'm sure that he'll
すみません
I'm sorry, Gosetsu-san, but I made a decision. I won't ever do something like that again. Kanji-san told me something during our fight. He said that I only exist in order to fight, in order for others to ask things of
ゆきちゃん、
Yuki. And so, that's why I decided to someone who could ask for help, not just give it. I see. So that's why I'm asking you. No, that's not what she said. I want to show my own Vanguard to the one who made me realize that.
お姉ちゃん大丈夫
If you're in a Vanguard fight in order to protect someone you can't lose. Isn't that right?
ゆきちゃん、
Yuki, thank you. Wait, didn't you just say no? She said no, but then she said yes. What kind of ludicrous... This story mode's getting my go, I'll tell you what, but we got Gosetsu's deck. So now we got some... Wait, is that just a recipe? Is that just a recipe? If you swing rear van, rear, you can still use the trigger effects. Imagine if you got the perfect guard on your banger. After doing that, you had no stand, you hit double crit. That's a waste of two. Yeah, it makes sense now, Zach. It makes sense now. I can show you my in real life Cardfight Vanguard deck on Discord. Did you send it to me on Discord? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Also, if you like in real life decks, check it out. I have one myself. I have an in real life Vanguard deck as well. I've never played in real life. I've only played here because I wanted to learn the game, and that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm a lyrical teacher player. I have a valued guardian and attacking stuck in my head. I think we hate wasting that didn't need to be used. Best would have been 3 grade 2s in that situation since his Vanguard was 33, his opponent's Vanguard was 23. They had no chance since his opponent was out. Remember, my guy, she's a child. She's still trying to figure things out, finding her own way, her own path, and not letting others stray her. Okay. Alright. This will be my last fight of today's stream. Let's do it. Let's do it.
待ってたぞ。
Takechi's back. I kind of, if that hoodie slash thing exists in real life, I'd probably wear it, to be honest with you. That looks pretty cool. Just like Kanji-san said. It's like a repeat of last time, huh? I beat the brakes off you, kid. Kanji-san said to let you through if you can beat us.
そうだな。
But he also asked us to crush you into the ground. No mercy. You say he asked you to do this? So you're fighting for your others? Then there's no way you'll be able to beat me.
だと。
You won't be getting through us. I'm gonna plow right through you.
負けるつもりないから。
No lose intended. That's her catchphrase. Emptiness is back. What do you think of Grand Grace? From the video that I was sent on Discord, it looks pretty sweet. But I haven't dug deep into it. I haven't dug deep into it, to be honest with you. Alright, so apparently that was just a recipe and not the actual deck, unfortunately. So we're gonna continue with Gandiva. Honestly, I've been making a hash of Gandiva. The entire stream, basically. I was getting the hang of it last stream, then this stream, we kind of regressed. But here we are, back on track. V confirmed. Now this is a hand of all time to be exact. Right. We're facing the deck that needs 3 order cards to be of service to Taiji. So we'll keep that in mind. We're pretty familiar with Taiji's deck now. 2 Gandivas. Is this Alpha card? No, it's the one that says yes, it's the discarded. I really get her and Alpha card confused pretty much every single gosh dang time. Auto Mac effect number 1. Auto Mac effect number 2. Skill Hatsudo. Our hand is now loaded. We have some boosters and we have some attackers. We have some things that does it all. We shall call upon them. We shall attack. And we shall attack in the order that you guys say. We're gonna do rear, Vanguard, rear. Rear?
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
With? Taichi's not good at triggering. Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
ノーガード。
No guard. D
ドライ
skill.
ブチェック。
Draw trigger. Plus 10,000 on my 3rd attacking unit. Putting him at. Well, he might guard actually. Going to 3 on turn 2 is pretty scary. A heal trigger, you son of a gun. Okay, so the rear, Vanguard rear is ringing true so far.
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。ドロートリガー。
Another trigger. I like that it triggered on the latter 2 attacks though. His hand is stacked though. Liberator, Limit Break, Sanctuary, Guard Dragon for V Series deck, Astral Poet. Astral Poet's a cool name. Custom Hanzo deck. The Scientist, Researcher, Nice 2, Persona Rise. We have all niche decks. Thank you so much. I'm on Discord, Your Love Joe. That's a cool username. Your Elementaria is very needed. Liberator was my fave when I used to play the game. It's a PG from Triple Drive Attack. Alright, they revealed the card to me.
セットオーダー。
They revealed another card to me. It's the order card. One, the first of the 3 that is needed.
コール。
They'll call it grade 2. This is the first time I've seen this card though.
パワープラス。
Draw a card. Choose a card from your hand, discard it, and if your order zone has a set order, this unit gets plus 5,000. My gosh. 15,000 on turn 3 seems a bit excessive, but we're gonna say no guard. Why does that always happen to me?
パワープラス
Further powering up to 15. If 15 wasn't strong enough, 25 certainly should be. And of course, I get hit with the crit, and then I get hit with the heal trigger that doesn't properly trigger. Every time. Confirmed. 18,000 versus just 25 bajillion. Damage check number 2, a crit. On his turn, not my turn, but his turn.
パワープラス
That requires some fizzy drink to be okay with this.
ヴァンガードでアタック
34 to my 28. No guard. I'm okay with taking another crit since I've already at 2 damage. Why not be at 3?
ダメージチェック
And it's my counter charger. Why would that not be the case?
ドロー
We have a 10, 2 15s, right deck. We're gonna send away. We have a is this a sentinel? We're gonna send away one of the Gambivas because being at 3 already is kind of scary. Kind of scares me a little bit. Yeah, I decided. I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I've triggered you guys a lot in this video, this stream. So if you're still with me after all the triggers, I have to assume you're patient people and you're okay with me making misplays, which that could have been determined to be one. Automatic effect, boosting my Vanguard. Okay, when this unit is placed on a rear gear Vanguard with Gandiva, some of you guys was like, hey, why didn't you call it out on the previous turn? I said that I didn't call it because it don't have Gandiva on the field. So I think, in my head, it makes sense to keep it in my hand. I mean, it just does. I'm trying to think about it in a different way, but I just can't get myself to think about it in any other way besides the way that I've already think about it. But it could apply pressure if I play it though. Oh, it could apply pressure, I could see it. They have a grade 1 and a grade 2. They will have a grade 1 and a grade 2, and they probably have a grade 3 because they have a 6-card hand. So Gandiva might just be enough to retire those units, but this gives me a... No. Nope. Not doing it. Alright, attacking with this one first. Attacking the Vanguard. Attack with the rear unit first. They guard. I like the look of this card, and I love this yellow and blue again. Apparently the color combination of yellow and blue strikes a chord within me. Vanguard attack. We're gonna successfully drive here and be able to attack with our 3rd unit. Nope. But it's our Persona ride, which means that my Gandiva discard was okay. They sent away a perfect guard, which is actually kind of nice. Yep. I was hoping for the best, but I did not get the best. I got the 2nd best.
さあ乗ってきたぜライドスキル発動
Get lost though.
パワープラス
Still have 1 order card though.
スキル発動セットオーダー
They have 2 order cards now.
スキル発動
Still us though.
スキル発動
Okay, that's enough skills. You make your point.
パワープラス
I'll get it.
ヴァンガードで
This
アタック
looks like a Mech Lord. That looks like a Mech Lord Emperor from Yu-Gi-Oh!
全力
5D. Of which I kind of respect it. Alright, they're counterblasting another card from their discard. They're called upon a grade 3, so now they have a grade 1, a grade 2, and a grade 3. Gandiva's gonna freaking pop off. Alright, I have a Sentinel. I have two 15s and a 10. I feel like he's gonna get a crit. I just feel like he's gonna get a crit. No guard. Take the attack.
ノーガード
ドライブチェック
With?
ドライブチェッククリティカルトリガー
All right, I'm okay with one crit.
パワープラス
Two crit? You're asking for too much from me.
これで終わりだ
A scientist with gigantic forearms.
ダメージチェック。オーバートリガー。
Oof. 2 damage is all you're gonna get from me.
パワープラス。
Over
ダメージチェ
trigger.
ック。
Critical trigger. I don't like seeing that on my opponent's turn, and apparently that's the only time I can trigger it over a critical is on my opponent's turn for some reason.
リアガードにアタック
Yeah, I'm fine with
ノ
that.
ーガード。
No guard. 6 cards in hand.
リアガードにアタックスキル発動
I'm okay with that because I haven't counterblasted anything yet. No guard again. Again, they have a grade 1, 2, and 3. And I just feel that my top 5 cards are going to be a 1, 2, and 3. Gandiva. We're going to send away... Oh, we have another perfect guard. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're going to send away our weakest guarding unit.
私の力見せてあげる。
Gandiva up here. Activate Algiard's effect. Making Gandiva's effect free. Free and easy like Sunday
私に
morning.
分がありそうね。スキル発動。
Skill has no. Fine. Two, three. Confirm. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't get the 3 though. I didn't get the 3 though, but I am going to be binding 2 because of Gandiva's effect. There's bind 1,
バイン
bind 2.
ド。発動。
We're gonna get the bind. We're gonna. Oh shit! I didn't call final turn. Now everyone hates me in the chat. Everybody already did because of how many times I've triggered them this stream. However, bind 3 is here. Counter blasting 1.
スキル発動。
See ya. Bind 3.
スキル発動。
Gandiva's bound itself. It's a self-binding unit. Not really. Now, bind 4.
コール。
All of your cards are retired. You must be 55 or over. In this goddamn country, you're probably 70. Bind 4.
バインド。
Alright. Now, keeping everything else in my hands. In the main, attack rear first.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
Guard, 15,000. Successfully guarding against my 18,000 attack. Vanguard attack next. Wait. I made a mistake. Wait. Okay, I know you guys said attack, Vanguard, rear. However, I should have done it this way because it would have bound itself. So now I'm kind of stuck to doing it the old-fashioned way that I've been doing. So I understand you guys don't like this, but the reason why
ノーガード
is because I'm
ダメ
counter-charging.
ージチェックフィールトリガーパワープラス
I'm counter-charging, which will bind
ヴァンガードにア
5,
タック。
which will crit 2. There it is. All right. I think that was worth doing it in the wrong order. Granted, if I realized that prior, it would have been a moot point. But it is what it is. Perfect guard. His hand is down to 3 now.
完全ガード
ドライブチェック。
Pretty shitty drive. That's a great drive. Love that for me. Daiji, you kind of suck. I'm gonna beat you.
ドロー
My 4 damage, you're 4 damage.
ペソナライド
Persona Right is here. He's at order 3, and now I'm gonna read it again.
セットオーダー
When this card is put in the order zone, draw a card. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. If your order zone has 3 or more research cards, Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guard, then bind it. Okay. There goes my Devil Boys. My Devil Boys did put in work that turn. He's not playing a card. Wowzer. Wowzer, I'm surprised. That means, does he have like 3 perfect guards? I don't even want to think about it, because I'm just going to win next turn. And like the way the game has been going for me, man, he going to get a crit. I'm a perfect guard. I'm going to send the Serpent away. Because I have 3 perfect guards. Who needs 3 perfect guards? Ooh. That's a 5,000 guarder. He has 2 5,000 in his hand that we know of. '23 is coming at me. Heal Hot Soul. This is a crit too. Thank goodness I realized that. Alright. But I have a 15, 5, 5. Nope. Just gonna do that. Confirm. Second perfect guard. Using them liberally because I know the next turn is gonna be the final turn. Confirm. I couldn't risk the crit. I couldn't risk it. I just want a peace of mind. I wanted to end the stream on a dub. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're crit 2. 3 attacks. No Alpha Cardo. And we're Persona riding. Diva. Boom. And Gandiva. Activate your ability. Counter blasting. Stupid flies. There we go. Do I get a 3? No, I don't. No, I don't. That's fine. We're still binding. I'm still freaking massive, and I have Alpha Car, the Alpha Critter. That's 4 attacks. That is 4 attacks. We're gonna move that there. We're gonna call upon Alfie. Ah, shit! I mean, one of these days, guys, I'm gonna get in a much better habit of calling final turn. I really am gonna get better at it. And I was getting better at it. I called it many times last 2 streams. Do I call this too? Because if... Oh, I should have called it there. Alright. I made a mistake to end the game, whatever, but it's still good enough. I'm gonna win. I'm going to win. WN phase. We're gonna attack with Alpha Car first. No guard. These triggers are getting too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's every time. Alpha Car effect activates though, which always puts a smile on my face. Don't believe me? Look. I saw some cards. I will call upon my grade 2. I don't want to activate your effects. No. 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 There was no button. Cancel. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, you gotta cancel apparently. There's no activate, but you can cancel the activation. 10,000. He did a perfect guard. Wow, he spent 3 and he's still gonna get freaking got. Oh, I love it when that happens. There's no way you're gonna get another heal though. There's no way. I think it was the room that said the animations make the game crash sometimes. Brothers! My brothers and sisters! What kind of bullshit? That is, yeah, a room. That is the second crash in 3 streams. Literally about to win. Literally. There's no way he was going to heal again. There's no way. And what's crazy is that was supposed to be the final game of the stream. So we're going to end the stream on a crash. At least you know you can beat him. Yeah, I beat Taiji before. His deck is pretty... Taiji's not very good, but you never say never, as Zach said. Okay, guys. Well, we're ending the stream on the icy blackness of space because of the crash. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me. All the new people here, I appreciate you coming, hanging out with me. I have a Discord if you want to chat with me offline. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. I'm also on Twitch if you're on YouTube, etc., etc. You know the whole thing because everyone asks of it. But anyways, I'm going to stop monologuing. I'm going to end the stream right here, right now.